Hello, I'm Spike, and welcome back to another self-taught Japanese in Rosetta Stone. Um, Again, apologies that today it's a little bit late and my camera is a little bit off center. One, I took a delivery for a new fridge freezer here at home, and I've also been trying to resolve Rosetta Stone's database issue, where every so often it crashes and gives me a well-known 2125 error that basically wipes all of this progress that I've made and refuses to run the program. So that's what I've been trying to fix all this morning since 10, when I started to set things up to do this video. So there it is. That's another one of those issues I just have to contend with. Obviously, the fridge freezer couldn't be helped, needing a new one because the fridge section of the fridge freezer bust. So that is what it is. But now that I've got Rosetta Stone working again, which seems to be a common occurrence, it seems, uh, we are moving on from the core lesson that I did yesterday to pronunciation. We've got two of these. Obviously, we've got the actual lesson 3, unit 2 pronunciation new material, and then we repeat the pronunciation lesson 2 stuff that's from this section here. So we're going to do that first. I'm going to see where the video sits with regards to these two bits, and then we'll see about moving on to vocabulary. Might leave that for another video for tomorrow, or maybe later today, who knows. Anyway, without further ado, let's I guess we'll get this set up. Oh no, before we begin, those who do follow the channels, please like, follow, share, and subscribe over at twitch.tv/chronic7up, where you can see this video being streamed live as it happens during the day, usually from around 10:30, 11 a.m. UK time. Obviously, today it's nearly 20 past 2 in the afternoon. We're having to resolve these problems, so it is what it is. And failing that, if you'd like to go check out youtube.com/exofficina, that's EXOFFICINA, then you can find the permanent residence and home of all of my videos, all in a nice playlist for you to rewatch and go back and see all of the lessons and all the materials and any of the comments and learnings that I've made with regards to the Japanese language within this program and outside of the program, of course. You'll be able to find it all there. They do link to each other, so if you find one, you'll be able to get to the other, and vice versa. There's also links on there for things like my Instagram, Discord, etc. So, it means a tremendous great deal to me if you would be able to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know any constructive criticism or feedback. Get it in the comments below. That'd be fantastic. And failing that, join me on my Discord. Anyway, here we are getting ready to set up for today's pronunciation module. So let's get this microphone set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll note that I've got the usual notepad of stuff and my kanji list. Apparently that didn't work. Oh, it did work. It just
国、く、
ku straight
く、
in.
に、
Ni. Ni.
に、国、
Kuni. 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 What the hell's going on with this program? See, this is the stuff that annoys me. You get it all set up, it all works, you start it, and then the program just doesn't respond. It's got issues, I will give you that, and you are seeing it live when this happens to me. You don't see the database issue, because why would I stream a database issue? But in program issues, we've had audio dropout, microphone pickup dropout, even though obviously it's coming through. So again, we have to appreciate this program is from like 2008, 2010. somewhere around then. So it's quite old hat. So let's begin that again.
国、く、
Ku,
く、に、
ni. That's better.
に、国、
Kuni, kuni, kuni. The fuck? Kuni, kuni. Come on.
国、
Kuni.
国、
The fuck was that all about? What a way to start this module. I mean, but we've had this before in pronunciation. I've been literally repeating exactly what I'm being told to repeat. And God, does it stress me out that I'm doing exactly what it's asking of me. And I've watched my streams back, I've watched my videos back to see where I'm going wrong. I just don't hear or see it because I'm literally copying them.
国、く、
Ku,
く、に、
ni,
に、国、
kuni, kuni. The fuck is this? Come on. Unbelievable. And I can't, through my own devices, I cannot move on until I 100% this slide. Might be stuck here for a while. Let's get stuck here for a while, shall we? This is
国、
ridiculous.
く、
Ku,
く、に、
ni,
に、国、
kuni, 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 kuni.
国、
What the actual fuck? Like, I'll apologise for swearing in my videos. I am an 18 plus kind of guy. When it comes to channel content, I'll just say it how it is. So I do apologise if that does offend anyone who happens to watch these videos and these streams and such like and my content. But tough. It's just who I am. And obviously in something like this, with my bipolar OCD, it's going to stress me the hell out because I'm literally repeating exactly what they're saying and it's apparently classing me down as wrong. It can fucking do one.
国、く、
Ku,
く、に、
ni,
に、国、
kuni, kuni. Come on, kuni. It's a fucking joke. Literally a joke. Are you for real?
国、く、
Ku,
く、に、
ni,
に、国、
kuni, kuni, kuni. It's not
Kuni.
Cooney though. Oh my god, it's not Cooney, it's Cooney. It's got a subtle on the for the ku, and then the ni is ni. It's got a little at the end. What the fuck is this? It's not Cooney. That's English. Unbelievable program. It's supposed to be on strict
Kuni,
as well.
ku,
Ku,
ku, ni,
ni,
ni, kuni,
Cooney. Just going to
kuni,
anglicize it because apparently that's the only way to get passed on. But for a pronunciation module, you can understand my frustration when it's on a strict level. Pronunciation in these slides is supposed to be quite strict and spot on for what Japanese is actually like. And to say kuni when it's kuni, 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 as per the
ku,
ku. You hear that?
ku,
Ku, ku, ku, ku,
ku,
ku,
ni,
ni,
kuni,
kuni, You can hear the H, the soft, subtle H in it, going from the K into the U, into the N, and then there's a soft, very soft, subtle, breathy H towards the end of the I to tail it off. And all of these small, subtle inflections of pronunciation are what are important in the context of Japanese. Otherwise, you can completely change what one word means. Unbelievable. Rant over. Let's go to slide 2.
都市と
To,
とし
shi,
し都市
hoshi.
都市
There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, there are issues in this quite old 15-year-old plus program. One of which is the voice recognition on a couple of slides in the pronunciation, even when the strictness is set up. Apparently, I'm being too strict on myself for it to register properly and give me the marks. But it is what it is, I
は
suppose.
しは
Ha,
はし
shi,
しはし
hashi.
はし
Ah, nice word for bridge. See, one thing to point to note, here is the kanji for ha. It's also the kanji for hua. So WA or HA, they are both the same kanji. So in writing and speaking terms, this is a changing binder kanji, I would say. 'Cause it usually depends on the context of what you're saying as to whether it's wa or ha, or if it binds something in the grammatical context, it can change depending on the tensor, whether it's masculine or feminine, descriptive or subjective, etc., as to whether it'll be wa or ha. From my understanding, that we've seen it a couple of times in a couple of the older videos. I think in the Unit 1 stuff, when I first wrote down on my kanji sheet, this was the case. It's definitely something that is of note. It's worth noting down for sure. Just not to be confused. Let's go to slide 4.
公園こ
Ko,
こう
u,
うえ
e,
えん
n,
ん公園
koen.
公園
Nice. I thought that was going to be a little bit more tricky on the pronunciation for pickup on this one here, but apparently not. So this is park, an outside park, grassy area. Number 5.
通りど
Do,
どお
o,
おり
ri,
り通り
dori.
通り
Cool. Let's go to slide 6. Just carry on.
日本に
Ni,
にほ
ho,
ほん
n,
ん日本
nihon.
日本
Cool. So yeah, previous one was street or avenue, and this one's now obviously Japan. Let's go to slide 7.
近いち
Chi,
ちか
ka,
かい
i,
い近い
chikai.
近い
Nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Steaming along with just 10 slides in this one.
遠いと
To,
とお
o,
おい
i,
い遠い
toi.
遠い
Now, sometimes this doesn't pick up the fact that you've gone from a to or ko and got another o in it, another o sound, or an u sound, and it doesn't always register that you've gone from one to the other. So it's worth noting that sometimes, again, previous videos of pronunciation or some of the speaking slides and materials have shown that sometimes we need to drag out the o and u sounds in Japanese for it to register as the subtle cadence in that one word. Which again, these are the small inflections in Japanese that native speakers, native Japanese, notice in their language that we won't necessarily pick up on, or our ears aren't necessarily trained to pick up on, because obviously we're trained to pick up on different syllabic sounds in our language. So it's just something to bear in mind that occasionally going from a to o sound or a ko o or a to u, etc. That's you get a little bit of, you want to put a little bit of fluctuation, whether it's an elongation or whether it's a stop, a very brief pause to maybe take a what I would say a mouth breath, where it's like to o, where you're still holding the breath to say the letter and the syllable, or and then pushing the extra air out to o, to oi, etc. Just to catch that you've actually said that syllable, that character for itself. Let's go to slide 9.
名前な
Na,
なま
ma,
まえ
e,
え名前
namae.
名前
Nice. A word for name. Let's go to line number 10.
よろしくよ
Yo,
よろ
ro,
ろし
shi,
しく
ku,
くよろしく
yoroshiku.
よろしく
Hey, and before I move on, no, I have got yacht. Okay, cool. I thought I didn't have yacht. I thought it was a new kanji that I'd come across. So, that's not the case though. That's good news. So that's that first section finished. 20 minutes. That's not too bad. The first 5 to 10 spent on the first slide, getting quite frustrated and irate. The program's not picking up what I was literally copying in that first section. So I hope you managed to work past the intro to the video, shall we say? But you can understand my frustration. You are, for me, put yourself in my shoes, sitting here, listening to the audio on this, that's the same as what you guys hear. You go to copy it, you pronounce it as it's copied, and then the program goes, no, you've said it wrong. And it does that numerous times over and over and over, because it's actually looking for a more anglicized Western English version of you saying it. So it would be our equivalent to being more Southern English or more common English, where there's not so much of an accent. It's more, I don't want to say basic because everyone's got an accent, but it's clearer. It's clearer and more plain in English, where you don't have the inflection of more complicated, thicker accents like you would have in the north or in the west or the southwest, for example. So the Midlands, or the lower South Midlands, the Thames Valley, the Essex, Kentish accents, etc. All right, very open and rounded in sound. That's how I needed to pronounce that word, kuni, which I don't agree with, program. I really don't agree with, because it was kuni. It was softer, more subtle. Had a soft, breathy H in the pronunciation of both of those kanjis, and it just didn't want to recognize it. So my apologies for the start of that video. for that particular module there. But that's now done. So let's go to the second one, which is a repetition of this section here. For the pronunciation of these with another 10 slides.
I,
E,
I,
e,
ye,
ye.
ye,
Beautiful. House. That's what that means. Let's slide to it.
mado,
Ma,
do,
do.
mado,
Mado.
mado,
So the other reason that getting this right, particularly the pronunciation stuff, is because I want to be understood in Japan by Japanese people. I don't want to get the pronunciation and the inflection wrong and get misinterpreted. I have enough of that here in English. So, and again, as I've mentioned in previous videos, it would be the height of respect to learn this and get it right. So when I'm speaking to them, I'm not butchering their language in front of them. So that's why it frustrates me so much. It's not so much my conditions or anything. They just exacerbate how I feel about it. But I'm sure anyone else, you know, if you're watching this video, working along with me, trying this stuff out for yourself, and actually learning something from it, I'm sure you'd find it frustrating too if you are literally copying what the material is being given and then computer says no. Anyway, slide 3.
ima,
E,
ma,
ma,
ima,
ima.
ima,
Living room or living space. Slide 4.
台所、だ、
Da,
い、
い、
ど、
ど、
こ、
こ、
ろ、
ろ、
台所、
台所. Nice. Kitchen. It's 台所. Kitchen. Let's go
お
5.
ばあさん、お
O,
ば、
ba,
あ、
a,
さ、
sa,
ん、
ん.
おばあさん、
おばあさん.
おばあさん、
Grandmother. Or your nan. おばあさん. Nan. Gran. Slide 6.
おじいさん、おじ、
G,
じ、い、
E,
さ、
sa,
ん、
n.
おじいさん、
おじいさん.
おじいさん、
Granddad. Grandfather. That's what this is. Nice. Let's go to number 7. It's going to be a bit more complicated. Probably.
した、し、
She,
た、
ta,
した、
shita,
した、
shita. See, I said the I in that shita, and it's not. It's shita, shita. The I becomes a binder that then becomes almost silent, like some of our I's and E's in some words. Anyway, let's go to slide 8.
立っています、
Ta,
立って、
te,
い、
e,
ます、
mas, mas,
ます、立っています、
tatte, Tatteimasu. See what I
立
mean?
っていま
See what I
す。
mean? Just ruined that tab, that slide. Now I've got to do it again. I swear, this program just decides to be a dick to you at times. Oh, maybe I don't. They told me I got them wrong twice. The mas with the elongated su on the end, and then tatteimasu. Just weren't having it. Well, screw you.
座っています。す、
Su
す、わ、
what?
わ、て、
De
て、い、
i
い、ます。
mas
ます。座っています。
suateimasu.
座っています。
Yes, I will swear at you, program with the middle finger. Previous one, tateimasu, standing. Suateimasu is sitting. Obviously evident by the slides picture. But yeah, again, like I say, it's an old program. It was great at the time, really advanced for how it's picking up and recognizing what you were saying. You know, the very beginnings of like your TTS sort of stuff, voice recognition. But still, as evidenced by some of these streams and videos I've done of this, it has its issues. I will say that. It's robust, it's good learning, but it does have the odd bug here or there. So just something to be mindful of. And bear with me with that frustration when it shines through for things like this. Don't mind when it's like I've made the mistake. When I have made the mistake, that's fair game. But when I haven't, that really does knock me off. Let's finish up with
ど
slide
こ、
10.
ど、
Do
ど、こ、
ko
こ、どこ、
doko.
どこ。
And there we have it. 44 correct, none incorrect. That is lesson 2 of the pronunciation. Right, so that's those two done. Now, hopefully, what I'm going to do, because we did the core lesson yesterday, obviously that was a bit more lengthy, and these are the pronunciation. I think what I'm going to do, just for ease of finding the material, is I'm going to do these in pairs from now on, where I just do the video for that one block, then do the next block, then do the next block, then the next block, etc., etc. So it's easier to find these bits of material where we're doing the complicated version for the unit and that lesson, and then the repetition from the previous lessons section just in one video. Then I can start maybe tidying up my playlist and actually making it easier to find this content, because I'm going to start going back through when I hit 50. I'm going to start going back through and relabeling and renaming these videos. So that's where I'm going to end today. Again, apologies for being a bit late. Database issues with this old program and trying to get it to work all this morning, alongside waiting for the new fridge freezer to be delivered here at home. Both now done. Hopefully this will now save and overwrite the database I've had to recover and give it the correct time zone timestamp, which is apparently what causes the issue in this program for some reason. And hopefully I won't have any problems coming back to this to start the vocabulary module, which will be the next video. Also, again, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I love and respect you for doing so. I hope you are getting something out of these videos of me learning Japanese and walking myself and yourself through them and the understanding of them. Learning the listening, the reading, the pronunciation when it lets you. Then also the grammar and the structured sentences when they come up and I'm having to click in various words, get them right or wrong, you know, that sort of stuff. Really getting into the meat and veg of the Japanese language, even though it still is like, mid to late primary school sort of level. Which again, for a Western English speaker, you've got to start somewhere. And for someone who's teaching himself with this program and a couple of other outside resources, again, my understanding is going through the roof. My learning is going through the roof. I can translate most of what's in the program that I've encountered just from learning from this program. So that's good news. I hope you guys and girls can too. So yeah, I hope that's today's lesson. There we go. Oh, also, yeah, apologies for the frustration at the very start of the video. Obviously, I feel that I'm founded in the issue that is within the program as to why I feel it's making a mistake. And I've outlined that in that section. But for anyone who finds that a little bit hard to watch, listen to, or get through, by all means, skip it. If not, my apologies to you. That's all from me today. If you like, follow, share, and subscribe, I'd very much appreciate it. I am trying to get to those 50 follows to get affiliate status on Twitch and the 50 subs here on YouTube. Just to get the new tools to make better content. As always, like, follow, share, and subscribe. It's twitch.tv/crank7up and youtube.com/exofficina, EXOFFICINA. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, tuning in. As always, keep safe, stay sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!